These overnight sensations have actually been working tirelessly for years. You're probably seeing Chappell Rowan everywhere right now, but the 26-year-old first started making music as a teenager in Missouri. YouTube success got her signed with Atlantic Records in 2015. She moved to LA, started working with producer Dan Nigro, and then released Pink Pony Club as a single in 2020. But it wasn't an immediate success, and so Atlantic Records dropped her. Dan Nigro then went to work with Olivia Rodrigo, and Rowan worked as a barista and a production assistant to support herself for 2 years. She then briefly moved back to Missouri and worked at a drive-thru. But she didn't give up. In 2022, she reunited with Nigro and started supporting Olivia Rodrigo on tour, all the while still writing and recording new music. She put out The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess in 2023, which became a cult hit that quickly went mainstream, and now she has more than 34 million listeners on Spotify. Glenn Powell has been the lead in 3 major movies in the last 7 months: Twisters, Hitman, and Anyone But You. But his first acting role came in 2003's Spy Kids 3D, when he was just 14, followed by The Great Debaters in 2007. He then moved to Los Angeles and unsuccessfully auditioned for shows like Friday Night Lights and the movie Cowboys and Aliens. So he built his career slowly with guest roles on the CW and CBS dramas. And he landed supporting parts in movies like The Expendables 3, Ride Along 2, and Hidden Figures, before getting bigger roles in things like Scream Queens and Everybody Wants Some. And then came Top Gun Maverick, the final step before he hit it really big. And the same goes for Austin Butler, who seemingly got nominated for an Oscar out of nowhere for Elvis in 2022, but he'd been acting in kids television on Nickelodeon and the Disney Channel since he was 15. After that, he did young adult shows like The Shannara Chronicles and The Carrie Diaries, and he had been acting on camera for over a decade when he landed roles with Jim Jarmusch and Quentin Tarantino. Those then led him to Elvis, Dune 2, The Bike Riders, and Masters of the Air. Likewise, Jenna Ortega has been acting since age 9, starting out with very brief appearances in Iron Man 3 and Insidious 2, before doing dozens of episodes of Jane the Virgin, Netflix's Richie Rich, and Disney's Stuck in the Middle in the mid-2010s. By 2019, she had an arc on You, did 39 episodes of voice work in Elena of Avalor, all leading up to her mainstream success Wednesday in 2022, as well as the 2 Scream movies. And now she's going to star in a major legacy sequel, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice.